Hello. I found out how to work the mods. It just popped up. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I do enough stuff. I'm gonna tell you right now. This baby today was a tiring day. First, I got the smell goods ready and together. Oh, we just put the music on. You gotta do it on your phone. I don't No, I got it because this one right here is too much for my fingers. See? Mm-hmm. Here. You want some medicine? Yeah. And 2, 4. Okay. You did. Girl, I was like, I wanted to watch the daggone show. That is a very good movie. It's just that it shows you how people like do the most when they're so angry or they have resentment or they literally do anything, and I think that's crazy. How you doing? How y'all doing out there? We was talking about that movie. What is it called? Missouri. The Zuri. What is the whole? That movie is really good. That movie. Zuri Johnson. Yes. It's sad. It's just people are so conniving. You just wouldn't think that people would do so much to cover up something they done when they know it's wrong, right? Like you realize know it's wrong. You want me to take the light off out of your eyes? I don't know what it is. That's hurt. It's hurting. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Is the tower? What's that? It's like a scar? Yeah, I see it. I don't know how would I turn it off or just put this light on? No. No? Just make sure you got it. Or take the blinking one off. Put it on the regular blanket. The who? Regular blanket. The regular one? Okay, let me see. How y'all doing out there? But that movie, it really had me thinking, like, when you know you're doing wrong, she had to be haunted by Zuri in order for her to want to tell the truth. I think that's crazy. You knew what you did was wrong when you did it. Mm-hmm. Like, you shouldn't have to be haunted by nobody. Haunted? Haunted, yes. Girl, I tell up a word now. I tear it up. Man, you tired? Yeah. I know. I try to stop it from blinking, but now it's going like it's not blinking as bad, but it's still going in and out. But thank you. But yeah, so I was still watching it, and I was like, you gotta go live. You gotta go live. Stop watching it. So that's when I was like, you know what, babe? Just pause it. Mm-hmm. Because I want to see it. The acting is not what Go ahead, babe. So you can get that out your eyes. I know, but you closing them the whole time. How y'all doing? No, it's okay, baby. They look red and everything. You okay? Mm, love you too. You need something? You always what I need, baby. You want me to get you some medicine? You can't take no more because of yeah. But it's throbbing. Yeah. It's okay. Happy month. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you too. Oh no, you fine. My wife doesn't feel good. So she's about to go lay down. But how y'all doing? Huh? Let's see. Love you. Let me pick you up. You okay? It's all right, baby. How y'all doing? But yeah, I was watching that movie. Let me bring y'all close to me so I can see on it. But I was really watching that movie. You know, I kind of don't like when I have to see things like that, even though I know it's true and everything like that. It just seems so kind of like depressing knowing that that baby had to go through that, you know, knowing she had to deal with someone who wasn't healed and they took their frustration and hate out on her. That hurts me so much to know that people in the world think it's okay to hurt a child in that way. I mean, adults even as well. Don't get me wrong. I believe that we all should treat each other right. But to do a child, my God, to do a child like that, it's crazy. Excuse me real quick. Babe, you can hear everything. Hold on, because I believe she already done laid it down. Excuse me. I had to come in. I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. My apologies. That was really, really loud. I was like, what happened? Um, but yeah, I can't wait to really finish it. I just want to know, like, what would be her excuse? What is gonna be her excuse for what she did? That's what I want to know. Or do she have one? No one is perfect. And the things that we go through in life will sometimes alter what we do in life. That is so true. But I feel like you really got to check yourself if you're going to go out and be mean to somebody else because of what life did to you. That's a lot of checking you got to do within yourself. So, I don't know. I learned to be honest with me first. You know, check me first. So when others can, it kind of just, I know judgment because I don't know what she been through in her life that made her do what she did. So it's never a judgment, but it's just like, dang, why didn't you think of that child? Like, what? I don't know. I guess because I was a child that my mama didn't really like, even though that wasn't her real daughter, but my mama didn't really care at all. She let the most happen, the most, the most. And I won't get into all of that she allowed happen, but just to know that mothers or adults, period, don't face themselves and just do so much to their children because they can't face themselves is sad because I'm a mother. I'm a mother, and life has always lifed me. But I've never let my child pay for what life did to me. I think that is, I think that's sad. I think that's sad that she had to go through that, to experience that, to feel like her father was the only one who cared and everybody else just joined in. The kids, I mean, everyone just joined in as if it was fun to hate her, to make her feel less than. And I think that's what hurts me the most because that means that I'm 38, and some of those same things happen to me, especially with like my siblings and things. They, um, I understand though. Just end up talking to them in my healing season. I understand that they was actually going through things as well. So I don't put blame on anyone or anything like that because, like I said, we are all growing. But my goodness, you gotta look yourself in the mirror though. Even if somebody else don't show you the mirror, I mean, look yourself in the mirror and say, let me change that because you still got a choice on what you do in this life. No matter what happened to you, you still have a choice. You have a choice. And I think that's what we need to understand. Yes, you might be raped, molested, beaten. I mean, the utmost may have happened to you in your life, but that never means to take and turn it on other people because it happened to you. You change the trajectory. You show people that even if I've been through this, even if life, you can still. That's all. We got to know that. You don't have to be negative because of the negativity that happens to you. You can choose to still be positive even in a negative world. I think that movie really has me in my feelings because life has a way to life. And Zuri Johnson had to face it and live with it every day. But she didn't get out, you know? The world is cruel, but it sure enough don't have to be. Change happen when you change you. You know, everything you might like about yourself or that you know is wrong about yourself. And I was just talking to someone the other day about it is someone's destiny. How you doing? To stop your destination. And That shows me that that statement is so true. So many people die daily because of someone's greed, someone's envy, someone's jealousy, someone's hate, like die daily because of those things. We have to fix us. So people can't keep falling from our hands, rather it be physically, mentally, or emotionally. And that's true. How you doing? I'm sorry, I'm on a rant. I watched this movie and it just really got me feeling a certain type of way because it just shows me that relevant today. Like sometimes you can be so naive, and I have been when it comes to living a little bit. I really have. This world is so much spiritual. It's like some people look like they possess. They literally look like too much is going on in their head. Um, like they fighting things beyond themselves. And I see that in people not watching the movie, but I see that in people daily. Um, how you could be so mentally messed up that we think of this we think of everything is so physical. And I was just saying that about the Bible as well. We think of everything so physical, that bipolar, schizophrenic. Now I think of everything so spiritual. Everything is so spiritual. So it ain't just a mind thing by itself. I know that because I schizophrenic, bipolar, multiple personalities disorder, anxiety, PTSD. I had all of it. I was taking medicine this year, about a couple of months ago. Um, I went and took tests because I started doing poetry and just a healing season. And I learned, yes, I had every last one of them I told you about, but none of them now. None of them. Ne'er bit of one now. So I know that in life, it takes a healing journey. And when in that healing journey, I call it we dig our own ditch, right? And that's my analogy for it. I say I dig my own ditch. And in my ditch, oh my goodness, I was going through all kinds of stuff. So I ain't even want to look at my ditch. I just was getting in it and sitting in it all comfortable. But after a while, I had to look at everything that I was going through because I was hurting from it. Suicide was on my mind, everything. Life was really life in me for everything. Once it under me, I look at it and I pack it under me because I'm getting rid of it. After I looked at it, I was representing, I know what it was. I know what it represented. I know where it came from. So I said, this is what you is. I know it hurts me to face you, but you got to. That's why I told myself, you got to. Then I pack it under. I looked at it, then I packed. Before I knew it, I was no longer in a ditch. I was sitting peacefully with my leg up, talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because I learned that once I faced everything that I tried to widen under and all that, once I had to face it, I could let it go. Once I faced it, I could let it go. So, no, I don't try to tell people how they live a life or anything like that. How you doing? But I don't have it all figured out. None of us will ever. I don't never even say I'm grown. I say I'm growing because that's what I'm doing. None of us will ever be grown. For to be grown is to stop learning. And that's most of the time you stop learning when you're deceased. So I'm growing. Even when sometimes don't get back up, I get back up anyway. Because I learned that, and it's like it is a fight, but it's how you fight. It's a fight. I used to fight like this, but now I fight so different. I'd rather just speak my truth and tell the truth. And I learned that with that alone, you don't have to use these, irrelevant. You can move in so much love that you make people check themselves. You make people check themselves. So that's what I became, a ball of love and walking in it. Even when people don't show it to me, I don't even care. I give it to them because I know what it's like and how it feels to not have it. And I figured that maybe they don't have it or they didn't have it if they got to act like that. So I just give it. I don't do it to receive anything. For years, I used to tell my mom, I love you, I love you, I love you. Never received it. I love you back. That equipped me in this world. So now I can say, I love y'all and not care if you say, I love you back, but it does not fade on the fact that I love you. I truly do. Not a facade, not I'm just gonna say it because none of that. Well, I'm the realest thing anyway, but I really do love because I know how much hate is in the world. And we all need love. That's the thing. We all need it. We all need it. And Zuri Johnson was begging for it. I think I think we have to start praying for kids around the world. Period. Just kids. From people whose mind is demonic and like to do things to them that they shouldn't. I was a baby when things started happening to me. No baby should ever go through that. No child should ever go through that. We really, 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 whew, we really, really got to do better in this world. A dollar is beautiful, but if you can't help somebody with it, what does it matter? Because it's made up anyway, you know. So if you can't help somebody with it, then what does it matter? So we have to start pouring into these kids. You see a child and they shoes, go in the store and buy them some. Don't talk about the mother. Go get the shoes. Don't worry about what the mom ain't doing, what the daddy ain't doing. These kids need us. These kids need us. And there's still people in this world who don't mind loving on children in a respectful way by being there, being a shoulder to lean on. That's what my coach was for me. But everybody don't have that coach. Sometimes the coaches is the predators. Just knowing how crazy this world is. We have to do better. Instead of pointing a finger, be the first to do better. That's what I always tell myself. That's why I've always tried to do that. No matter what. Kids has always been a weakness for me because I was that child. I was that Zuri, you know, not saying nothing. You keep your mouth shut and you just live, but you still smile. You still love life. Even when you don't understand why things is happening to you, but you still loving it. Just to hear how her teachers was saying about her. She wanted to help and things like that. That mostly be it. The children who going through stuff, they are the helpers. They are the ones who are just trying to be seen in a different light than the light that is being shown to them. And that's it. And it's like teachers and things like that, I know their job is to teach, but I feel like it'll be okay if they look a little bit more into stuff. Just a little bit more. Pay a little bit more attention than needed sometimes, because children are the pure example of suffering in silence. Because what goes on in this house stays on in this house, be on repeat. Be on repeat. So you don't have no choice but to suffer in silence. And that's the truth. So I'm not saying go pick up a child and say, honey, tell me all your business, because that's not it. But really just being a big sister or a big brother or whatever. Sometimes people just need a mother figure. Trust me, I know. A daddy figure. I needed both. Okay? Both. So some people need that. Some people just need a positive role model. Someone that they can call on when times get a little bit too tough. Because having no way out. You can imagine a child going through that type of life and feeling like they have no way out. None. That's how she felt. She knew her grandmother loved her, but they wouldn't let her see her like that. That's, I can't wait to finish watching that movie. I pray I don't cry too bad, but it's really hitting home on a way that I've been talking to y'all about it like the whole time. Don't mind my ashy hands. That's how they sound together. Like they cutting board, baby. But man, I used to think that life only life for adults, because adults would say, you ain't going through nothing. As if though, as a child, I was actually going through stuff, but I was still hearing, you ain't going through nothing. You ain't going through nothing that bad. I guess because I ain't had to pay bills and things like that. To attach, because they were first a child going through all that pain. That's why. So that same adult that's saying, you ain't going through nothing, ain't nothing happening to you, ain't nothing going on with you. Foolish. Because things happen to kids. They grow up to be adults They have to deal with the things that happened to them as a child. And now the things that's happening to them as an adult. So that is a lot of unhealed trauma just piled up on each other. You know? That's not good. It's better to heal. Because even when it storms, you still have peace. I've never experienced so much peace in my life. Life, really life, all the time. It's just that I've been through so much. I'm okay. I'm still here, you know? So I know what it's like to have peace during a storm, even when life is still continuing to life. I ask God daily. These are the things that I ask God, right? So I say, God, help me to control my emotions because they are mine to control. God, help me to be silent in loud situations and help me to prosper in every endeavor. Those are my 3 things that I start with. Because a lot of times when things are going on around you, you think you got to jump in, you got to say something, you got to do something. When if you believe in a higher power, God, the creator, I'm not talking about no demonic force or anything like that, because I don't play with those games. But if you believe in God, the creator, all creations, then you know that it's going to be all right. Then you know that there's no need for you to worry about what is going on around you. You know? No need. No need to worry about it. Because in the end, the outcome will be of what the Creator allows. And it will work out in your favor. Especially when you do things that are right. I don't even say good, I just say right. Because we know right from wrong. We know right from wrong. I knew you was coming in here. You can't be without me for a while. Huh? You was crying? You was crying to come in here? Oh, baby. Oh. Okay. Okay. You wanted to come in. I saw. I sorry I didn't hear you crying. I didn't hear you crying. I didn't. I didn't hear you. I love you. Did you eat good? I was talking about the movie and had me a little upset. Yeah. I talked to my baby, y'all. That's my baby. You okay? I'm sorry you was crying. Okay. I'm sorry you was crying. Give me a kiss. Thank you. You want to come up here? Come on, then. Come on. You getting a little old, I know, baby. He's getting a little old. Your birthday coming up, though? Your birthday coming up. You gonna be nice? You gonna be nice? You is? You is? Do your face. Go ahead and show them. Show them how you do your face. You gonna do it? You okay? What is this? Oh, okay. Your birthday coming up. You're gonna be 12 years old. They say you old. That don't mean you old, okay? Oh, you making noise? Like you talking? Oh, baby. Hey y'all, hey y'all. I love you too, Cupid. Hmm? Yeah. But that movie really had me up to something. It really did. What? You made me feel, yes, you made me feel better. Thank you. Thank you for my high five. Let me do it again. Come on. Oh, thank you so much. Let me do another one. Come on. Do it. Give me a high five. Please. Thank you so much. You get on my nerves. Okay. Do it again. Do it again. Thank you. I remember when you used to jump up. I can't stand that you getting old. Yeah, because you used to don't be smiling. You used to jump up. Mm, it's okay. You can lay down on me. Come right there. It's okay. I'm gonna sit back. Okay. Okay. Right there. You got it. You got it. That. What? I'm not gonna rub you though, because I don't think I got to do that just to have you up here. You already up here. You already up here, Cupid. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I really think that he think that he's a human because he think he tell me what to do. Like he tell me to rub him and stuff like that. I ain't never seen. Okay, well, thank you for licking me because I'm rubbing you. Like you doing me a favor. Like you doing me a favor. Okay, okay, okay. You a mess. You know that? Don't wink your eye at me. Thank you for making me laugh, though, baby. Yeah, because that movie had me up to something now. It did. Made me want to do a little crying. Yeah, wait to go finish watch. Cupid. The world is cruel, baby. But it ain't about to be cruel no more. It's about to get better, okay? We gotta all believe it, and I know it will. Cupid, I'm telling you. It's that part right there, and then you want to sit up there and lay all the way back when I scratch you. Okay. Don't start making noise for real. You act like you're human. Okay. Okay. All right, Cupid. No, I gotta, my hand is, you need a bath then? Hmm? Goodness. Okay, I'm done. I'm not doing this all night. I'm supposed to be talking and engaging and loving, not just rubbing and stuff and scratching. You looking at me. You gonna talk. Is you gonna bark? Like you talking? Like you having a full conversation and stuff? You too cute today. Cupid Love Jones. Come on, ball. I'm not about to keep doing it. I keep saying I'm not, and I keep doing it, ain't it? This the last time, though, for real. I'm about to put you down. For real now. I'm finna put you down. Oh, okay. Oh, now you want me to stop. Exactly. I'm about to put you down. Oh, no, you don't want me to stop. Well, I'm about to put you down then. Okay. Okay. All right. Now get down now. Yes, because I'm not finna do that all night. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Not shaking your hair. What? What? What, sir? Oh, now you stretch out? No, I'm done. I'm done. I'm getting my phones and stuff. I'm done. Keep it for real. Go about your business. I'm done. I'm done. See my fingers? They tired. You can go into there and sit down. You can go into there. Yeah, for real. I'm not doing it. You see my head? Mm-mm. How y'all doing? I'm sorry. I'm talking to my animal, my baby, my little doggy. I like to call him my son. But my son don't like for me to call him my son. So I'll just say my dog. All right. But have any of y'all seen that Zuri Johnson movie? That's what I was watching before I got up here. I'm telling you. I was talking about that movie for like 17 minutes straight before my Cupid Love. I actually don't like saying dog either. I like saying my son, but I try to respect my son. But my baby Cupid Love, before me and him was, well, I can't say he was talking to me because he wasn't. I was talking to him. And he had me scratching. Look at the flies, honey. I ain't never known flies to be in the wintertime. You tell me when you know them. The flies to just be strong up in the almost the wintertime one time. Because it's almost here. It's already be cold outside. And the flies just flying around like this is what they do. Mm-mm. I don't know. It just seemed like the whole, I don't know, because it really don't feel cold outside to me, for real, for real. It kind of do. My wife cooked out today, so it's still nice. It's still nice here. That's some weird stuff. I bet this summer it's fitting to be scorching hot. Well, it's gonna be scorching hot for me anyway, but it's about to be scorching hot in the North Carolinas, baby. I'm gonna tell you that. I know so. Cause what? Uh-uh. The weather ain't been playing. From cold to hot, from cold to hot. That's why my wife, she was in here with me, but she keep getting a cold. Where she work at, she going cold in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. So she'll catch on so fast. I'm telling you right now, me and the cold is not friends. I'd rather have the heat My bones, honestly, I have arthritis already. Severe arthritis at that. And it take my bones and make them feel like that. It's only in my back though. But so I can't do it. No. So it's gonna have to pick what it's gonna do. And these flies gonna have to do the same. Cause what? What is we doing? But yeah, I really am stuck on that movie. I'm finna go watch it. As soon as I get up off here, I'm finna watch that. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna go and look up true events. I haven't did a poem yet for children, as in like all my other poems is like about lessons learned. Oh my God. Yet we were meant, melanin, my declaration. I had to lose self in order to gain God. That woman don't look like what she been through. Happy birthday. I now understand we have puppets and not presidents. Oh my goodness. Excuse me, officers. I literally been hitting, even got one on grandparents, even though I haven't learned that one yet, but I've already done it. And it's just the value of grandparents. But I've hit every subject so far, but children. And I think the main reason why I haven't, I know why, is because every time I write, I actually have to go back and dig deep and write. So I'm writing from a raw place. I'm writing from a real place, you know? So when writing from a place like that, you got to fall into it. You got to go back to those memories. Whew. And sometimes, since I've learned to face them, I faced them, but going back and reliving them sometimes is a little monkey. But I learned that within speaking and doing pieces, like I had to lose self in order to gain God, and that woman don't look like what she been through. Those pieces are my life stories almost. So is artistic. I'm just so artistic as well. But those two pieces in particular are most definitely my life story. Most definitely. So even when saying them this year, I've came out so much with saying them, or whatever. So I am gonna put something together for children. I think I've already got something written, but I want to write something fresh. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, because children do go through things. I learned that having a step team. Kids will talk to me about some of the craziest things. I don't know, something about me that kids will always open up and tell me some things. It's not that I would ask, because I wouldn't. What they were going through was none of my business, okay? But if they wanted to put me in their business, I was sure enough going to be there and ride for them. You ain't got to worry about it, because I ain't had nobody ride for me. I had so many people who knew what was going on and did nothing that I refuse to do that in a child's life. Every child I come across, if they tell me anything, I am moving. I am moving. Now I'm at full speed now. All you got to do is utter. You know what I mean? This is what happened. If it ain't right, And sometimes, oh, the kid, oh, my mama ain't let me do this. She took my phone. Da, da, da. That's different. If your mama and daddy touching you, inappropriate, when I'm talking about, tell me. Yes, tell me. Yes, tell me. And please believe and know that I got you. Yes. If they beating the mess out of you, not feeding you, yes, tell me. But if they got somebody coming over to the house, you don't like them just because they stole your mama money, I ain't none of my business. So I'm okay on that. You don't got to tell me things that's none of my business. But you going through physical pain, mental pain, that is my business, especially if you're on my team. Because you're one of my kids now. That's how I am. You're one of my kids. Soon as you place feet on my team, you're one of my kids now. I tell the parents, they're your children, but they're mine too. Not like I'm trying to take over, because I got a child. But I say that so they can know that I'm going to look after your child just as much as you do. Just as much, because that's how much I love. So I'm going to look after your child as much as you do. And I've came across people where I was looking at their child, after their child, more than they was. And that was okay. Because I wish I had somebody like that as well. So that's okay. I didn't talk about them. I didn't put their name and drag them up. That's none of my business to do for me to judge you for what. I don't know what you've been through. I don't know what life has been for you. So I'm not going to judge you. But that child shouldn't lack because. And that's how I always been. So people, they don't like me like that. And I ain't never made nobody feel no type of way and no, I would say, oh, I got it. You don't got, okay, I got it, But I ain't never throw nothing in their face. And I ain't never been that type of person. Ever been that type of person. But kids didn't ask to be in this world. I know I ain't asked, so I know. And they shouldn't be here and be treated like nothing. For what? Not in my presence. If you don't speak against things that you see being done to a child, something wrong with you. Something is wrong with you if you do not do that. Not waiting after the fact, till everything done happen and you want to talk. For what? Oh, I been knew that was going, for what? If you been knew, say something. What you scared? What you scared of? The mama, the daddy? Who you scared of? Don't get me wrong. People would try to do some hateful, harmful things when you speak the truth. Clock it and don't stop it, okay? Trust me, I know. But when you are standing up for a cause but beyond yourself, just pray. I promise you it'll be okay. Just pray. God know how to surround you, even when the devil's lurking in. God know how to surround you, because the truth is the truth. And you should never watch children go through pain. I mean, watch them. You shouldn't watch them go through pain and don't say nothing. You shouldn't know things is going on and don't say nothing. Like, I was talking to my older brother, and he like, the family knew what was going on with you. Duh, duh, duh. After the fact, it's crazy to say that grown people knew what was going on with a child that was already touched before 6 and 7 months. That's some wild stuff, okay? So, all these people, your cousin, them uncles, them aunts, because women do it too, them aunts, them grandmoms, and all that, when they come around and stuff, stop letting them around your kids. You know they doing stuff to kids, don't let them around yours. I don't care. Don't let them around your kids. It is not that much. I mean, family is family, but dang, you know the people doing it. Oh, that's just no. That ain't that's just nothing. Stop letting them people run your kids, and you know they got demons tormenting them from things that happened to them when they was young. Don't let your kids around them, because then your child could become that. The same thing. It's cycles. So no. I used to ask my son all the time. I used to ask my son. I would go at night and I would sit in the room with my son every night because I like to talk to him before he went to sleep. And I know I talk too long sometimes, so he would just like really be aggravated. But it's okay because he probably want to play a game or whatever. But I will always ask him because I knew what my family do. Because it's my family. I came from it. The most cousins, uncle, the most. So I know how won't nobody say nothing, everybody cover up, and act like nothing is happening when they do know. So if you know, then you shouldn't allow that kind of stuff to happen. Hello, how are you? You shouldn't allow that stuff to happen when you know. I believe that since so many people think, that they know God and all this other kind of stuff, they should really read anything at this point. To let them realize that when you see something and don't do something or say something and it's wrong, God holds you accountable too. He holds you accountable too. So if you see someone going through that, you looking down the street, you see children walking down, you see the mama dressed to the gods, you see the children, no socks, look toe up, all that, and you talking to the mama, hey guys, seen a long time, baby. You want me to go get your kids some shoes? Because I see you looking real nice, but it seems like your children lacking. You need me to go get some? Something at this point. Something. Maybe that would show the person that it's actually people who looking that care. If I'm allowed to just bring my children around you looking all nice, this, that, and the third, and you know for a fact that I'm looking this, that, nice, and the third, you see my children. You see them looking run down. Some of them probably don't look like they ate the day and stuff. And you talking to me like it's cool. That's crazy. Because you know them kids going through it though. So how me and you cool? That means you just watching what I'm doing and you okay in it too. So guess what? I ain't gonna ever fix it. No, hold people accountable, yo. Not saying be nobody mama, don't know daddy or nothing else. You ain't got to badger nobody or nothing, but let them know that you at least see what's going on. I know. The minute that people at the church started buying me clothes, my mama started buying me clothes. She was like, oh no, ain't nobody finna be talking about me at that church. That's how I know. Ain't nobody be talking to me at that church. Like I don't do stuff for y'all and this, that. No, you wasn't doing stuff for me and they seen that. They seen what you were doing, but you don't want nobody to see that. Not and act as if though they got to help you out. So yes, maybe you asking them, can I buy your children some shoes? Can I buy your children whatever? You ain't got to say, well, you looking nice today. Why you ain't got to say all that. You say, can I buy your kids some socks and shoes? They don't look like they need some. You can say that. Anything. Maybe that convict the person And guess what? The kids happy because they got new shoes. You feel me? You know, made life a little better. Made life a little better. And made a child smile that might have been going through some crazy stuff, but them pair of shoes made them feel 55 billion out of a trillion happy. You know? I used to be so happy over anything. Then no matter what I got, I would just like fall out. Just happy. Happy I got something. So I make you value everything. When you get less of things that you think you should have got, like love, it makes you value everything. And I know I've been rumbling and ramping on these kids because that movie really had me in my bag. And even though it wasn't on rape and molestation, that's something that I went through myself. So I know it is very real still today when it comes to children as well. I just know that if you see something, say something. You see something, say something. You're gonna go talk about it to your friends or something when you see other people's business and stuff like that. Why you can't just say something when you see it when it's coming from like a child? At least. I'm not saying if it's a man beating on a woman that another woman's supposed to jump in and get beat up too. Okay, I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you see a child being done wrong by an adult and you are an adult too, you can say something. You don't gotta judge in order to say something. I don't judge nobody because I don't know what nobody been through for me to judge you and say you ain't supposed to and da 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 da. I don't know what you've been through. I could just tell you if it's wrong, don't do it. I can tell you that though, because I know you don't do what's wrong. I practice that on a day-to-day basis. I used to love putting my hands on people. Let me tell you something. Once I found out that that's not right, you don't have to put your hands on people. It took me a long time to stop putting them up. It did. I had to be like, God, you know what? If somebody hit me, I don't even want to hit them back. I'm for real. I started saying that because I was a fighter. Like, somebody hit me, I want to get to the point where I don't even hit them back because I'm just that healed that I want you to know that it don't have nothing to do with you retaliating, showing the same pain given. That's why I asked him for that. Because people could say something wrong and I was already busting them in the mouth. Already. You could whisper something. I already had to hear you and I was already bucking at you. But that was hurt. That was pain talking. Hurt and pain talking away will only come out in anger. You know? Won't come out no other way. So once I realized that was all hurt and pain, everything that I was doing when it came to putting my hands on people and beating them to a pulp, it was wrong. Even when I was doing it for my family, trying to help them, it was wrong. It was always wrong. I just was making excuses depending on who it was. Oh, it's for my family, I do it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they hit me, my son, oh, I do it. You know, stuff like that. Always had to have a reason to do it, but I still did it. Now I'm learning that you don't got to do it. You ain't never got to put your hands on nobody. If they don't want to talk, you walk. If they don't want to talk, you walk, baby. But you ain't never. You ain't even stooping to no level or nothing. You just got to show them what they probably ain't receiving. That's it. I knew if somebody was trying to fight me and instead they stood up there and I was like, girl, I'm about to beat you up, and they would have hugged me, I would have known what to do. I would have known what to do. I would have known what to do. I would have been like, did you just hug me? I probably would have hugged them back. I would have hugged them back. I probably would have. Because that would have been very confusing. Me coming up, you know what I mean? And you just, oh, I love you. I love you. It's going to be all right. You hurting at home. What's going on with your bills? What's going on with this? What's going on at home? Like, if somebody would have did that to me, I would have broke down. I would have broke down. And I probably would have cried in their arms. I would have. So that's why I said moving in love is way better than taking your energy and doing it negatively. You know? It's a better way. I don't pretend to be perfect. It's plenty of times I got to ask God to hold my hand. Still, hold my hand. But it's worth asking him to hold it and being behind prison doors. It's worth asking him to hold it instead of being in the ground. So much better asking him to hold it than being not in this life, period, you know, because of evilness. So it's a daily task, but somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. And I believe we all can. We all can. Reach down. And do a little better. Well, I'm actually about to do a poem. I don't end with poems or anything like that. But today I am. I'm only going to do one because my pieces are very long. But for my newfound Zuri, and just I pray that her family is healing, even though that movie just came out, but the story is old or whatever. But the thing is, just because the story is old doesn't mean that the hurt is. I know there's plenty of people still hurting for that baby. Still in pain for that baby. So I'm gonna do I had to lose self in order to gain God. I start each poem a certain type of way, and I finish it that way as well. Thank y'all so much for coming in. The people that I have, rather it's to observe or to be nosy. I love you and I thank you so much. I'll begin. Let me unwind your mind and take you out of the box that you put yourself in. Once awakened, you will move as such, and your mind will never sleep again. Honestly, I had to lose self in order to gain God. On this road to recovery, I had to learn to let God cover me, put myself aside, because He doesn't need my help when helping me. Truth is, my outside didn't match my inside. Things weren't adding. I guess you can say that math wasn't math. But these are signs that He covered me, wrapped His arms around me, and let His love smother me. See, sometimes the rain felt like it couldn't stop. It was constant. Drip, drip, drop. Drip, drip, drop. Drip, drip, drop. Death had knocked on my door plenty times. I used to ask God why He didn't pull my time card. Clocking into work became to be too hard. Just showing up alone began to feel like my body was on earth, but my soul was gone. See, my mind was running in circles. I just wanted to become whole. Truth is, my flaws were starting to show on the outside now. I wasn't as happy as that smile I pretended to wear. And honestly, there wasn't much I can do when the things I kept hitting began to be a playground for the devil to send his demons to play around, jumping and climbing from bad memory to bad memory. Never seemed good. Keeping painful thoughts in my head to keep my mind from doing good, so that my heart never had time to heal. And each generation that comes from me, the same history will repeat the same history. But I told God that that generational curse end with me, and I will no longer know defeat or feel incomplete. Now, I know you heard that saying, you reap what you sow. Well, honestly, I thought it didn't apply to me because I treated people how I wanted to be treated, but never got much of that in return. So I thought what I got was mine that I earned. But one day I got tired and I had to go to God. For without Him, I could not last. And He's the only one to erase the pain from my past. See, we all must learn this valuable lesson. Everything we go through is to show us, but to teach others the lesson. So if you have a testimony, you must say something. Never know who you're helping. Why not be God's secret weapon? Tells what He's doing, even if you wouldn't call it a blessing. Him breathing breath in your body is enough to be the first lesson. Don't let Him take it in order for you to get the message. So love for no reason, because we really do need each other. Learn to call just to say hello or to stop by and watch a TV show. Oh, yes, we know life be lifing, but there's someone out there suffering in silence. So take a few moments out of your day to tell someone you love them. You never know, it could be the first time they heard it, or it could be the last. We really don't know each other's life journeys path. You could be here today or gone before night pass. So don't ever stop fighting for life, because after recovery was over and everyone disappeared, God taught me that He was always near, and how to love myself with every flaw that He allowed. So who don't love me never cross my mind anymore. Because if you do or don't, I still love you more. Because on this road to recovery, I discovered me. And now that I have unwound your mind and took you out of the box that you put yourself in, you are now awakened and release. Thank y'all so much for the love and everything y'all have shown me tonight. I love y'all. I'm about to go finish watching this movie. I already know it's going to have me in my bag. But you know what? I got to watch it. I got to find out. I really do. So, I thank y'all so much for your love. But your girl is out. I'll see y'all later. Y'all stay blessed. Don't be worrying about stress. Because people who up in a mess, they'll get out later or sooner. Something. But don't you worry about it. Just worry about getting out of yours. Love you. Stay blessed.